morning, everyone, and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. I'm Tracy. This is going to be a no repeat lower body and ab workout. I'm going to do each exercise for 45 seconds of work with 15 seconds in between. Now it is a no repeat, but you'll get some good overload on those muscles because we're not doing a full body. We're isolating just to those legs and your abs today. I'll start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. And don't forget, we do have lots of programs, lots of follow along calendars. All right, if you're struggling with what workout to do tomorrow, these can come in really handy. You can click or tap the card at the top of the screen or take a look in the description below and download one today. All right, are you ready to move daily? Me too, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna put maybe functional strength on the watch here today. All right, let's start with the warm up. Front and back bends here. One more here. Good, into some hip openers. Last one here, and let's go into a little side to side lunge. Get nice and low if you can. Reach your hips back, lengthen into those inner thighs here. Good, one more here. All right, stand up tall, turn the toes out, and let's tap hand to toe. Turn those toes out again, opening the chest right here. We're going into a little front kick here. We'll do 10 a leg. And switch. Very good. Reach down low, up high into your tiptoes right there. Last one here, and finish right here. Very nice. All right, there's the first few exercises. Grab your dumbbells and let's get started. All right, I think I will just start with my 12-pound dumbbells, just as I'm still in warm-up mode. We're gonna do a deadlift squat. So I'm gonna start with a squat, move into a deadlift, feet are shoulder width apart. Squat it here, and then hinge into your deadlift. I'm gonna grab those 5-pound dumbbells for a standing ab. Okay, hands on the shoulders. We're going to side crunch and then cross body kick All right, we'll stay on the same side. I'll call half. Stay right here. And we crunch and cross. Good. Last one on this side. Switch your leg. And we crunch and cross. Nice. Moving into your pendulum swing. Hold the 15. It's that front lunge, back lunge. I'll call half and we'll switch our static leg. All right. Here we go. Lunge it front, pass the dumbbell, and reverse. Okay, switch the leg and front and reverse the other side. Into your plank tap out, hand and toe plank. You could mod this from the knees and just tap the hands, alternating hand and toe tap to a side. And tap, switching sides, that's it. Standing, grabbing my 15s for my suitcase squat. We're gonna hold the weights at the side of our legs, feet shoulder width apart. Stick your chest out, and we drop and drive. Grabbing 2-pound dumbbells for my starfish sit-up. Nice and light ones. Of course, you could do this without weights. Alternating hand to toe tap. Here we go. Reach it up and switch. If you want to keep this a little easier, just stay lying on your back and alternate those leg lifts. Moving into your reverse lunge. I'll hold 15s. I'm gonna go up to that kick, and we'll stay on the same side until I call half. Nice and tall, drop it low. You're here and kick. If you're too tippy, just tap right here. Last one on this side, and switch your leg. Into your dolphin plank. Plank position from your forearms and toes. Reach the hips up into pike, then down to that hover position. All right, reach your hips up and hover. Up, up, hover. And pause for about a second in that hover. And as you come down, don't let the back drop or sag. You're gonna stay down here for that inner thigh leg lift. All right, this position, lift your legs off the ground, your butt off the ground, and tap hand to toe. You can come here and mod from the ground if you like. Let's work. I'll call half and then we'll switch, but stay here. Put that foot flush to the ceiling so that you're getting inner thigh targeted here. Last one on this side. Quick switch and work up. Hand stays high, leg comes up to hand. Double leg lift. I'm gonna just hold on to this heavy dumbbell behind. That can help keep your back pushed into the ground. All right, both legs at the same time. And we drop and lift. Really think about dropping that middle back into the ground. And if you need to modify, you'll just do a single leg at a time here. All right, going into your single leg glute thrust. I'm gonna put my one foot on that dumbbell. Okay, make sure that it's stable. Of course, you can do it from the ground if you feel safer. I'll call half, hips up, and we press and press. It's a nice rapid fire to burn out that glute. Yeah, some of you won't have the hex dumbbells, in which case you just want to use the ground. You don't need that dumbbell rolling. 3, 2, 1, switch legs and up here and up. Good. Stay down here for abs. Right into that turtle crunch, lifting head and shoulders off the ground, and we're reaching to your alternating ankle. One hand behind the head if you need to support. but don't pull up the neck. Here we go. We tap and tap, that's it. Reach. "15 seconds. Let's go." Whew. Very nice. Okay, come to standing. I'm gonna give you just a little water break if you need it. Grab it and take a look at what's coming up next. Going into your squat lunge combo. Same side until I call half. I'll hold my 15-pound here. Drop into the squat, into the lunge. You can stick with the side squat if you don't love the lunge. Drop it low. Here we go. We squat and lunge, back to squat. Stay like this, and then I'll tell you when to switch. Last lunge on this side. Now switch. Whew. Okay, into a standing ab again. Hands behind the head. You're gonna drop low, bring that elbow to your opposite knee, alternating sides. Low and crunch, back to center, switch and center. Now, if this hurts your back, simply do a standing elbow to knee instead, all right? Single leg deadlift. I'll hold the 20. You're gonna do a full 45 per side here. Feel free to do a kickstand deadlift. You can't balance in the single leg. Here we go. Hinge, 2, 3, and stand. Knee is soft, back is flat, stand. Okay, I only got 11 in. See, we needed that full 45 per side. Switch hands. I want you to think of reaching that hip back as if it's going back into a squat or shutting a car door shut. Here we go. Reach, 2, 3, and up. another standing ab before we head to the ground. I'm gonna hold a 5-pound dumbbell. All right, we're gonna reach out, draw it in, and crunch those abs. I'll call half on this one. Forward leaning, reach it up, drive. Up and drive. Now, if you can't do the knee in because you're too tippy, just tap it here. Reach, knee, or tap. Last one on this side. And switch your leg, back is flat, reach, draw. Into my front squat. I'll hold 20s. Rack that in the front, and we're gonna drop nice and low if you can. Feet shoulder width. Into those pistol crunches on the ground. I'll bring my 30 down there for later use. All right, on your back, one leg straight, one knee bent, and we crunch. Bring your chest to the ceiling. Very nice. And if this hurts the lower back, you're gonna put that bent knee on the floor. I will call half, up. All right, switching sides. Try to keep those elbows wide. Hug the knees into your glute thrusts. I'm gonna hoist that 30s up on my hip, up on my pelvis. All right, feet close to the bottom and pulse or a pulse at the top. So you're up, pulse, and drop. Up, pulse, drop. Into your oblique V-sit. I'll call halfway and we'll switch. Okay, lying on the side. We're gonna crunch it right into that V-sit position there. Hand overhead, reach and crunch, and up. Try not to let the legs tap the ground. Reach them out and stretch it open. Last one here, and switch. We're gonna be standing up for that plie pulse, and I'll hold that 30. Nice. Yeah, okay. Quick sip, plie pulse. Wide stance. Here we go. Low pulse, drive and squeeze. Now the standing ab, we're gonna do a side straight leg lift. So we'll kick it out. I'll call half and we'll switch. Nice straight leg. Hands are here. Crunch, good. All right, switch your leg. Okay, we're gonna go into some crawling lunges. You're in a low squat position. You're just gonna do really little guys. This is a nice burn on the quads. I'll call half. You're here. Drop it low and front. Don't come up. Three, 2, 1, switch your leg. Nice. Into a lateral bear crawl. If this hurts your wrist, feel free to go on your back and do a dead bug or another ab. So you're gonna walk across, opposite hand and leg lift at the same time. Hover, so opposite, step, opposite, step, opposite, and back the other way. Lift that hand and foot at the exact same time. Great quad activator here as well. Little core, little quad. To your front lunge dumbbell pass. We'll alternate the front lunge. Pass the dumbbell. Of course, you could just hold it here and not pass it through if you wish. Nice and tall. So we drop and pass. Good. Other side, drop and pass it under. Nice. Okay, quick water break and make your way down to the ground. All right, we're going into that diagonal drop squat, and I'll hold 15s. I'm gonna rack them on my shoulders to the side. I'm gonna drop the leg open into the diagonal with those toes facing out, okay, kind of like a plie or sumo position. So drop and squat, back to center, then switch your side. Stay tall. Nice, down into your down dog crunch hop. I'm just gonna put my hands up on these 15s to support my wrists, drive the knee in, reach out or hop. I'll call halfway, we'll switch sides. Here we go, drive it in, hop or reach. I want you to bring that knee nice and low to the ground and crunch that lower ab muscle. Switch legs. Okay, I'm gonna hold a 20 for my alternating sumo squat. If you don't want to put this dumbbell down, hold it the whole time instead. Otherwise, I'm going to put it down and switch. Stand up, down, and switch. So what this forces me to do is drop really low in those glutes. But if it hurts your lower back, don't let go of the dumbbell. Very nice. Into your classic butterfly sit-up. I'll hold a 5. Feet are together, knees are open. We're gonna reach overhead and then hit that full sit-up with a front reach. Here we go. All the way up and reach. Sticking with this frog position, I'm gonna hold that 20 on my pelvis. Feet together, knees fall out to the side. And we're gonna pulse at the top here with that glute thrust. Here we go. So you're up, pulse down. And again, because the weight's not very heavy, I'm gonna rapid fire this guy. Really squeezing glutes to the top. into your princess sit-up. Let's keep that over there. I'll call half and we'll switch. Modify this by just lifting that one leg at a time without coming up to it. Otherwise, all the way up, we reach. Last one here, and switch your leg. Come up to standing again. We're gonna go into that 3-pulse squat. Racking my 15s up on my shoulders. We're gonna pulse 3 times at the bottom, then stand, feet shoulder width. Drop it, 1, 2, 3, and push. Nice. Down to the ground for your plank dumbbell drag. I'll take a 5-pound dumbbell here. From the knees or from the toes, drag that side to side in the plank position. And we drag, switch. Try to keep your hips facing the ground. Whew. Okay, come to standing. Going into that front lunge under leg clap. If you don't want to clap, just hit that alternating front lunge again. Super tall. So you're here, same side. Little power move here. Last one here. Switch sides. Classic bicycle on your back. We're almost there. Okay, on your back. Whew. Reach opposite elbow to knee. Low and slow. You're here and here. Up you get. Ooh, a lot up and down. You either love it or you hate it, but it is good for us. Holding the 35 for my single dumbbell deadlift. Wide stance. Hinge at the waist. And we're slow. 2, 3, pause, drive. Super flat back here. Go lighter if you need. Last ab exercise. All right, I'm going into my X position abs. If you can't do this full sit up here, you can hit a small package instead, okay? Otherwise, X position, we reach. Good, body's in the shape of an X and up. Three, two, 1 and done. You move daily in your leg and ab, no repeat workout. Brilliant. That was fun. Join me down on the ground for a stretch if you can. Good job, everyone. Let's go on our backs today. Give those knees a bit of a hug right here. Oh, little circles right there on the lower back. Very nice. Switching sides. Good. Let's let one leg go straight. Draw one knee in just like this. Big stretch in the inner thighs. Nice. It's Halloween day here today that I'm filming this. So tonight we're getting ready for all the frivolity. And of course, all the treats are in the house. I didn't want to hand out candy this year, but Quentin really wanted to. It's annoying because of the dog. Like she's gonna bark all night long and I'm gonna wanna die. But he wants to dress her up. And then I feel like sometimes when you're going through that phase of life, let's the legs fall to one side, then that's it. And maybe if my kids ever have kids, then I'll get back into that phase. But right now, I just want to go out for dinner. Alas, we're handing out candy, which is fine, but it does mean it's visible and convenient in my house, which makes it tough for me, especially when I have the things that I like, right? Visibility and convenience is a really good thing to remember. It's a principle that I read about years and years ago by Dr. Brian Wainsink in his book, Mindless Eating, Why We Eat More Than We Think. And again, really old book, but the principle is if it's visible and convenient, our ability to flex the muscle of willpower will deplete over the day if we have to keep flexing it when we see it in the morning, keep flexing it when we see it at lunch, flex it after dinner, right? So for me, that is true. For others, sometimes it builds up more willpower when you know you could have it, but choose not to, right? It's not something that is obscure and not available and hidden. It's like, it's right there. If I choose to, I could. What camp are you in? Do you need to not have it visible and convenient, or is it okay to have it visible and convenient? They ran a bunch of tests, of course, in the book and showed that when items were in large containers, when they were visible and convenient, people chose them more often. When there was more variety, I talked about that in a video the other day, people chose them more often. And so it can make your journey of fat loss or weight loss, if that is a target for you right now, more challenging if it's visible and convenient. For me, I know my limits, I play within it. So if I'm trying to reduce body fat percentage, or if I'm thinking, oh, I've just listened to a podcast, I really need to increase my anti-inflammatory foods and get rid of things that are inflammatory, like processed foods or sugars, then I'm really keen. And sometimes that lasts, 3-4 weeks, and sometimes it doesn't last. I always tend to go back to the healthy foods because that is what makes me feel the best. It makes my body feel good. I can tell the difference in my workouts. I function better, sleep better when the foods are all healthy. But that doesn't mean that I don't indulge in treats from time to time. And yesterday was one of those days when I was setting everything up for the All Hallows Eve. Had too many of the mini O-Henrys. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go, that made my guts feel bad. And maybe it's not the wisest decision to overdo it. At any rate, I'm glad it just comes around once a year. And even if we don't give all the candy out tonight, the last kid's getting it all. So be the last kid at our house, you'll be happy. All right, thanks everyone. Go move daily in your wellness and nutrition, and I'll see ya in the next workout.